Hi there, I'm Suranga from Englishman. Today it is total immersion, but not storytelling. We are going to a different level, to a different strata, so that you can learn advanced English. ඉතින් අද අපි මේ යන්නේ ඔබට advanced English ඉගෙන ගන්නට පුළුවන් තලයකට. මේක මේ ඉංග්‍රීසි මුල සිට හෝ සිංහලෙන් ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගන්න එකක් නෙමෙයි. ඒකින්ද ඉංග්‍රීසි ටිකක් පුළුවන් ඉන් ඉස්සරහට එහා පැත්තට පනින්න කැමති අය ඇඩ්වාන්ස්ඩ් ඉංග්‍රීසි වලට පනින්න කැමති අයට තමයි මේ තෝතන්න. ඉතින් අපි දැනගන්නවා නම් හොඳයි මොකද්ද මේ ඇඩ්වාන්ස්ඩ් ඉංග්‍රීසි කියන්නේ කියලා. මම මේ වෙන පිට වීඩියෝස් කරලා තියෙනවනේ 212ක් විතර. total immersion වලින් ඒක දෝලණය වෙන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් B1 B2 level එකේ අතර දෝලණය වෙන එකක්. මොකද common European framework of reference වලදී ඒ කියන්නේ භාෂාව ඉගෙන ගැනීම පිළිබඳව තියෙන දෙයක් ඒක. ඒකෙදි කට්ටිය කණ්ඩායම 6කට බෙදලා තියෙනවා. A1 A2 B1 B2 C1 C2. ඒ කියලා කියන්නේ beginner preliminary ඒ කියන්නේ මුල් අවස්ථා. ඒ වගේ දක්ෂතාවයන් සහ ඒගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් දේවල් වෙනස්. ඊට පස්සේ B1 B2 intermediate and upper intermediate. ඊට පස්සේ එනවා C1 and C2 ඒ කියන්නේ advanced and mastery කියන කතන්දරේ. ඉතින් අපි මේ ඉන්නේ අපි මේ යන්නේ B වලින් C වලට පැනීමේ ව්‍යායාමයක් තමයි කරගන්නේ. ඉතින් මං හිතන්නේ එක කාරණයක් තමයි ඔබ දැනගන්න ඕනි. ඇයි මම අද මේ කරන දේ C1 level එකේ කියලා ඔබ කොහොමද දැනගන්නේ? මේක British Council එක මගින් recommend කරලා තියෙන material එකක් මේ C1 reading වලට advanced reading වලට. ඒකින්ද ඒක තමයි මම අද පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ ඔබට read කරන්න. Hello there, now we are entering the phase that going to the reading material. Before going to the reading material, I should tell you something that is, this is advanced as I have mentioned earlier, and therefore I'm just like in storytelling, I'm not going to each and every word explaining things away so that you can understand every part of this, because in professional English and in academics, that the language that we are using is different, not day-to-day conversations, not small talk. So it goes beyond that. So therefore, this is something advanced. Clear? Yeah. Shall we? Oh yeah, this is about spiders. Yeah, at times we don't like spiders. Why? They are really sort of bad animals as you think. Especially ladies do not like them. Yeah, that is it. You know that, basically. Yeah. But however, to tell you the truth that spiders or any animal or a plant in this world, in this biosphere, they do a great service to the world, clear, to this earth. Why? Because in biology, you learn that they are interconnected and they make food chains, food webs, or whatever it is, and it is interconnected and they are really an integral part of this world. Yeah, even a bacteria. Maybe you think that tiger is really bad killing an animal. Yeah, you think that it's bad. No, it's not bad. It's something about carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is actually, when you think about it, for us, the tiger population, it should have a sort of a level that it should not go beyond that. Otherwise, that would be a big problem. This is not a lesson, biology lesson, so therefore I'm going to the spiders. Yeah, they say you can see. What do you know about spiders? What do you know about spiders? Do you know anything about spiders? Yeah. How many legs do they have? 8 legs, 8-legged animals, spiders. Yeah. Okay, what do you know about spiders? We are going to the material. Okay, now ready? I think you're ready. Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Spiders can be found on every continent of the planet except Antarctica. You cannot find them in Antarctica. They are both hunters and hunted. They capture their prey in a variety of ways, either by spinning a web and waiting for their unsuspecting prey to fall into the trap, or jumping out of a hiding place onto a passing meal. Except for the plant-eating Pachyrachyplingi, these 8-legged invertebrates are serial carnivores. Most love to snack on insects while others are tempted by lizards, birds, frogs, fish and the occasional snakes. What is that? Shall we go to? Spiders can be found on every continent of the planet except Antarctica. Yeah, spiders can be found. We can find spiders. Spiders can be found. That is passive voice. Spiders can be found on every continent. Continent, you know, we are in a particular continent. You know what the continent is. And the planet except Antarctica. Antarctica is a continent that is That is, when you think about North Pole and South Pole, it is at the South Pole, Antarctica. I mean, covered by ice caps. A huge ice cap is there. Temperature is really low. So therefore, spiders cannot live there, Antarctica. Oh yeah. They are both hunters and hunted. Yeah. They are both hunters. They are hunters. Yeah, they are hunters. Active-wise, they are hunters. And they are hunted. Somebody would hunt them. Yeah. Ah. They are both hunters and hunted. They capture their prey in a variety of ways. They capture their prey in a variety of ways. Prey, the meaning of prey. Yeah, when somebody is killing someone, yeah, I mean animal. When you think about animals, that is the lion comes and kills deer, and so we know that the lion is a predator. Oh, and the other one is the prey. We call it. It is captured. It is killed in a way. Yeah. They catch in a way. They capture their prey in a variety of ways. Either by spinning a web and waiting for their unsuspecting prey to fall into the trap. Yeah, really interesting. They capture their prey in a variety of ways. They say that that is, what do we call the spiders? Spiders catch their prey, that is, they kill animals in different ways. Really interesting, but killing is really bad. But the way that they kill is interesting in a way, as a fact of biology. Yeah, they're both hunters and hunted. They are both hunters. They hunt and they are also hunted by some other animals they are going to talk about. They capture their prey in a variety of ways. Different variety means different variety fair, different ways. Either by spinning a web, spinning. What is spinning? When Vijay came to Sri Lanka, Kueni was spinning, doing something, making sort of threads using what do we call cotton. You know that. You know the story. So spinning, on the other hand, we say that fibers, we connect fibers, we twist fibers so that we can make a thread, piece of thread. You know what thread is. Yeah. Spinning a web and waiting for their unsuspecting prey to fall into the trap. And waiting for their unsuspecting means not some people, maybe animals, maybe people, they don't realize the danger present. Yeah, they go to different places, they don't realize the danger. And to the sea probably, or somewhere, they have no idea that there is a threat. Yeah. So therefore, they have no idea that there is a predator here, and they are moving. Yeah. So unsuspecting, for example, we can see that the killer had a party. The killer had a dinner with unsuspecting victims. And then finally, he killed people. Unsuspecting prey to fall into the trap. Fall into means fall into a trap, basically. Fall into a trap, basically. Fall into a pit, fall into a well, swimming pool, yeah, things like that. Or fall into a trap. You know what trap is? Mouse trap, yeah. Or jumping out of a hiding place. They are in a hiding place, they hide themselves somewhere, and then jumping out of hiding place onto a passing meal. Yeah. Yeah. The spider is a passing meal insect, or somebody is moving, then spider, what they do is they basically hide themselves in a place and they jump onto them and kill them. Except for the plant-eating Bagheera kiplingi, these eight-legged invertebrates are serial carnivores. Most love to snack on insects, while others are tempted by lizards, birds, frogs, fish, and the occasional snake. Except for plant-eating Bagheera, except you understand the word, except for plant-eating Bagheera kiplingi. Bagheera kiplingi is sort of spider, yeah, Bagheera kiplingi. These eight-legged invertebrates are serial carnivores, yeah, except for the plant-eating Bagheera kiplingi. Bagheera kiplingi eats plants, herbivore, yeah. This herbivore is an animal eating plant materials only, yeah. These eight-legged invertebrates, eight-legged invertebrates, eight-legged compound noun, yeah. Eight-legged invertebrates, compound adjective. Eight-legged invertebrates are serial carnivores. Serial carnivores is series, serial, you know that. One after the other. The serial crimes can be serial, and serial killers. They do killing or sort of crimes. They commit crime one after the other, again and again, just like chain smoker. So that is why we call this serial carnivores. These eight-legged invertebrates are serial carnivores. They always, they are carnivores. Serial carnivores mean always they catch animals to eat. Invertebrates are serial carnivores. Most love to snack on insects, while others are tempted by lizards, birds, frogs, fish, and the occasional snake. A wonderful thing. Invertebrates are serial carnivores. That is, they eat and eat and eat and eat, and carnivores. Most love to snack on insects. Most of the insects, they like to snack on insects. Basically, the word snack is generally what we eat between meals, a small, what we call food, amount of food between meals, or maybe it's a small meal, yeah, something really small. And most love to snack on insects, eat insects in a way, while others are tempted by lizards, birds, frogs, fish, and the occasional snake. Yeah, this is really tempted by. While others are tempted by lizards. Tempted by lizards. It's really an interesting thing. Tempted by lizards, temptation. So I was temptation. You have the idea. There was an ice cream, sort of an ice cream or something, temptation or whatever. I can't remember what that was, but generally they say that I was tempted. Temptation means we happen to do something that basically it is unnecessary or wrong. Now, for example, I can say I was tempted by the cell phone, offer of the cell phone, and I bought the sound system. They gave us a cell phone free. So I was tempted by the offer of cell phone, and then I bought that, what do we call the sound system or TV, or that was say 200,000 rupees. Yeah, but they somehow managed to sell that. Why? Temptation. Yeah, I was tempted. Insects, while others are tempted by lizards, birds, frogs, and the occasional snake. That is something to talk about. Yeah, they like to eat insects generally. That is what is happening. While others are tempted, other spiders, what do? They are tempted by, they happen to do that bad thing, as I have mentioned, that is wrong or unnecessary. Happen to do bad thing. What sort of bad thing? Eating snakes, eating birds, eating sort of lizards. Others are tempted. I was tempted by the cell phone, offer of the cell phone. They are tempted by lizards, birds, frogs, fish, and the occasional snakes. So that is some. It says that some spiders can eat, even big spiders, large spiders, they can eat sort of snakes, even small snakes. Oh, what a big spiders they are. What do you know about spiders? There are spiders that eat other spiders, and some female widow spiders eat their mates even while they are mating. Yeah, that's really bad thing. There are spiders eat other spiders. There are spiders eat other spiders. Oh, there are spiders eat other spiders, and some female widow spiders. Widow spiders are not. They become widows after eating their mates. No, the thing is there are what do we call spiders? Called their name is widow spiders. The black one, and we Lactodectus, I think. Yeah, Lactodectus, the family. So they ate their husbands. So while they're mating, yeah, it's really a bad thing. Yeah. Okay, now we understand. Intern. Intern means intern. They do this, And because of that, and on the other hand, other way around, the other people do a different thing. Shall we see? Um, in turn, spiders are preyed on by lizards. In turn. In turn means, yeah, that is their turn, not our turn, spider's turn, and that their turn, yeah. In turn, spiders are preyed on by lizards. Preyed on, you understand preyed on? Spiders are preyed on. Some guys prey on spiders. So spiders are preyed on. They prey on spiders. Spiders are preyed on. Active, passive. In turn, spiders are preyed on by lizards. Preyed on by lizards. Lizards eat them. Lizards. In turn, spiders are preyed on by lizards, birds, snakes, and scorpions, as well as some insects such as the mantis. Oh, mantis, you know, mantis. In turn, spiders are preyed on. Now, this time the spiders are eaten by other guys. In turn, spiders are preyed on by, we understand this. Spiders are preyed on, B form, and this is third form, past participle. So therefore, B, past participle with B, that is passive. Spiders are prey on spiders. In turn, spiders are preyed on by lizards, birds, snakes, and scorpions, as well as some insects. Scorpions and spiders are relatives because they come under what do we call arachnida family, class arachnida. Yeah, arachnids we call them. Scorpions, as well as some insects such as the mantis and a type of wasp that buries the arachnid alive. Wow, bury arachnids alive. Arachnid, yeah, arachnid. They belong to arachnids. Lizards, birds, snakes, and scorpions, as well as some insects such as the mantis. Mantis, you know, a green insect. Mantis. It is just like what do we call grasshopper. Mantis, a bit bigger one. And always we can see they are like this. They're doing something like this. The praying mantis, we call them. We feel that they are sadhu sadhu. They are praying mantis. And single term is also something like that, praying mantis. You understand what I'm not going to talk about all these things in singular, so that we should understand this is advanced, sort of advanced level. And yeah, such as what they are doing is they are catching, they are what do we say? They are somehow trapped their prey between their sort of four legs. Yeah, that is two legs. And that is what I mean. What they are doing is they are somehow bringing food towards the mouth. So we can see that they are praying. No, it is not. They are not praying. Some insects, such as the mantis and a type of wasp, buries the arachnid alive. Buries. Buried means if you hide something, if you put something under underground. You understand underground manioc and sweet potato underground. Yeah, the buried. So that is burial ground. When people die, the dead bodies are taken to burial grounds. Why do we call them burial grounds? Because we bury the dead bodies. Yeah. Mantis and a type of wasp. Wasp is just like a bee. It's an insect, flying insects, wasp. Yeah, but really, really bad one. Yeah. It was that. Buries the arachnid alive. Buries the arachnid. Why the arachnid? Not arachnid, the arachnid. The arachnid is the spider we're talking about. The arachnid alive. Buries the arachnid alive. Yeah. Eating. Spiders are also eaten by humans. Oh, spiders. I've seen in videos. I've seen different animals are eaten by people in Thailand, Bangkok. The way that they handle food, the eating habits are different. Yeah, spiders are also eaten by humans. They are a delicacy in some cultures. The delicacy in some cultures, but delicacy is actually not really common, very rare sort of food, and maybe they are really expensive. People want to eat them. Yeah, not really common delicacy, and they eat because they are not common, they are rare, so they eat them. Some eyes of animals, I cannot remember, eyes of a deer or the eyes of somebody. They are treated as a delicacy. People like to eat them. Yeah, so that's rare. That's the reason why. Spiders are also eaten by humans. They are a delicacy in some cultures of the South Pacific and a popular street food in Southeast Asia. Oh yeah, they're given. The South Pacific and a popular street food in Southeast Asia. Our people, Asian people. The next thing, spider venom is present in most species and serves the purpose of stunning or killing their prey rather than attacking humans. They don't basically attack humans. Spider venom, you know what venom is? Venomous snakes. Some snakes are not venomous, they don't have venom. Venom is a sort of a very toxic thing. For example, when you think about cobra, when you think about viper, and most of the sea snakes, they are venomous. Venomous seas, they are having sort of a chemical inside their body, and when they sting, what happens is that they introduce that venom into your body, so therefore we are in danger. So spider venom is present in most species. Spider venom, some spiders do have venom. Spider venom is present in most species and serves the purpose of means the function is why they have this sort of venom. And serves the purpose of the function is stunning or killing their prey rather than attacking humans. Either they use this venom to kill their prey so they can eat it, and stun. If somebody stuns you, if you are stunned, even you are shocked, you cannot speak, maybe you become unconscious if you are stunned. Yeah, stunning, causing that effect, stunning. Stunning has different meanings. The one meaning is this, stun verb. When stun comes as a verb, it is stunning. Spider venom is present in most species and serves the purpose of stunning or killing their prey. What they wanted to do is to either to kill their prey, and stun their prey, not to kill human being, their prey, rather than attacking humans. They don't attack. In fact, only 25 of the known spider species produce venom. 25 species. Species is a kind, type, specific type. Yeah. In fact, only 25. When you think about dog, it's a species. When you think about cat, it's a species. Wolf species, 3 different species. That is, if an animal belongs to a particular species, they can reproduce to produce the fertile progeny. The dogs, 2 dogs, when you taken together, they can reproduce so that they can have, another generation, next generation. Why? Fertile progeny, fertile kids. Yeah, that is it. Then they belong to the same species. Otherwise, they don't belong. For example, when you think about the mule, so that is mule. Mule is between horse and donkey. Horse and donkey, they are 2 species. When horse and donkey they mate, what happens is mule. So single word is kotalua. Here, mule. Mule is resulted. He has no generations because mule is not female, not male or whatever, and mule is the final product of this thing. So the mule cannot have sort of reproduction, as you say. In fact, only 25 of the known spider species produce venom, which can actually harm humans. In fact, only 25 of the known spider species produce venom, which can actually harm humans. Most of the spiders, they say that they do have venom, but only 25 of the species can harm human being. Not that much. And although spider bites can be painful, they are rarely deadly. You are not going to die, basically. Yeah. But they are tarantulas, Australia's notorious Sydney funnel web spider. Australia has a different species. That is, Sydney funnel web spider has not produced any fertilities, death, fatalities. Since antivenom was developed in 1981, since antivenom was developed in 1981, antivenom means antivenom. Anti is against, going against. Antivenom. As vaccines, when in snake bites, what doctors do is they give you a vaccine, sort of a vaccine. Vaccine has antivenom. Antivenom attacks the venom. Venom is a protein. Antivenom is also a protein. There goes a war between two proteins, venom and antivenom. Antivenom, the job of the antivenom is deactivate venom, I mean by spiders or somebody. Yeah. Antivenom was developed in 1981. However, take care not to rub hairy, however, yeah, piece of advice. However, take care not to rub hairy spiders. Don't rub hairy spiders. If spiders have hair, you can see, and don't rub them. Don't rub them. Don't try to touch them, and don't try to go near. Yeah, Allah go near. However, take care not to rub hairy spiders like tarantula. Tarantula is tarantula. You know tarantula. Tarantula is a sort of a spider. You know that it has hair on its body. Yeah, you know that. Yeah. In Sri Lanka, we find tarantula. So they're really dangerous in a way. Whatever they say, you should not touch or go near tarantula. However, take care not to rub hairy spiders like tarantulas the wrong way. Yeah. When they feel in danger, that is, if they feel that they are in danger, when they feel in danger, they defend themselves. They try to protect themselves. Defense ministry. Defend themselves by ejecting. Yeah, sending out by ejecting a cloud of attricating hairs. Attricating hair is some caterpillars do have attricating hairs. The hair comes, and it is released. They release them, and then when if you happen to touch attricating hairs, it's really difficult. I mean, very bad experience. You know that. That is sort of red patches would appear after some time, and it's really painful. When they feel in danger, they defend themselves by ejecting a cloud of attricating hairs. These irritating hairs can go into your body, under skin or whatever they say. These irritating hairs can embed themselves in the skin, They basically deposit on your skin. These irritating hairs can embed themselves in the skin or eyes of the attacker. Skin or eyes of the attacker, that would be really a problem. So therefore, now I think you understand this. This is my first thing. So therefore, you can download this. Link is in the description, this PDF, and you can read it. Clear? Okay. That is it. I'm going to wind up this. This is my first experience of doing advanced English on YouTube. That is it. Okay, I think I need your comments, and please subscribe, give us a like, and share the video, and comment most importantly. And one message to be given, and we have spoken English course that is intermediate, and within 3 months you would be able to speak the language if you understand English a bit. That is it. And details are in description. You can go to that. Yeah. Bye.